Start to finish.
You know when we start to finish. It's not like 3 hits and you go, all right, let me skip.
How do you know that Travis Kelce didn't buy an engagement ring?
I don't know. Do you know? You're going to break some big news here?
What about this engagement ring, Shefty? Talk to me about this engagement ring,
news
Shefty.
for the Swifties.
All I did was ask a question about how Laura knew he hadn't bought an engagement ring. That's all I was doing.
First up, Swifties are losing their minds over what might be the most unexpected cameo on Travis's podcast, Taylor Swift's cat. Yeah, you heard that right. A Swift meow indeed. Speaking of Taylor, her influence doesn't stop at pop music. She's single-handedly boosting NFL viewership just by showing up at Travis's games. ESPN is buzzing about how her mere presence has sent ratings soaring, turning football into must-watch TV for Swifties. But that's not all. Logan Paul had a tearful moment on his podcast, all thanks to some heart-wrenching parenting advice from Machine Gun Kelly. It's safe to say Logan's heart is palpitating as he soon begins his parenthood journey. Meanwhile, Emily Ratajkowski is shutting down bodyshamers in style, starring in a sizzling new campaign for Kurt Geiger after a New York City passerby tried to dull her shine. And if that's not enough, Taylor and Travis's love story is taking the world by storm, with romantic escapades from Buenos Aires to Sydney. Trust us, you won't want to miss a single juicy detail. Cat's meow mystery. Swifties are in a frenzy over the latest episode of Travis Kelce's podcast New Heights. Why, you ask? Because they believe they heard Taylor Swift's cat make a surprise appearance. Yeah, you heard that right. A meow in the background has set the internet ablaze with theories. During the August 28th episode, Travis and his brother Jason were having their usual chat about the offseason, with Jason gushing over his Paris trip for the 2024 Olympics. Everything seemed normal until, out of nowhere, a faint meow caught the attention of eagle-eared Swifties. The timing couldn't have been more perfect to stir up some good old internet speculation. Swift's fans, known for their attention to detail, quickly took to social media to dissect the moment. Some are convinced that Travis might have been recording the episode at Taylor's place, with one of her beloved cats, Meredith, Olivia, or Benjamin, stealing the show. Now, here's the thing. Neither Travis nor Jason own a cat. In fact, Jason's wife Kylie has unsuccessfully tried to convince him to adopt a feline. So the idea that a cat's meow could be heard during the podcast is highly suspicious. Add to that the fact that Taylor is a notorious cat lover, with 3 famous fur babies often seen on her social media, and you've got a recipe for a viral moment. Insiders are tight-lipped, but fans are convinced that this is yet another sign of how close Travis and Taylor have become. They speculate that not only have their pets met, but that Travis might be spending more time at her home than anyone knew. Some even claim he might have filmed previous episodes from her place, possibly with a cat purring in the background, unnoticed until now. Whether this is just a coincidence or a subtle hint of their growing relationship, one thing's for sure: Swifties will be listening even closer to future episodes, just in case another meow makes an unexpected cameo. Taylor's touchdown effect. When Taylor Swift started showing up at Travis's Chiefs games, she didn't just bring her star power, she brought a tidal wave of new viewers. ESPN has confirmed what many suspected: Taylor's presence at those games definitely helped boost their viewership, especially on platforms like TikTok. During ESPN's Media Day on August 28th, insiders spilled the beans on how Swift's attendance created a buzz that even seasoned media professionals found surprising.
It's kind of hard not to see it. It's all over the place.
Travis Kelce's other biggest fan is in attendance as well. Taylor Swift is here.
Sure enough, I love it when Taylor comes and supports me and enjoys the game with the fam and friends.
The first time she was spotted at a Chiefs game, particularly the one against the Chicago Bears, social media platforms went wild, and ESPN saw an immediate spike in their numbers. It's not every day that the NFL gets an injection of pop culture frenzy, but Swift's influence reached far beyond just her fan base. Suddenly, people who might never have tuned into an NFL game were glued to their screens, hoping to catch a glimpse of her in the stands. According to ESPN's social content host, the Taylor Swift bump was most noticeable at the beginning of the season, while her impact may have tapered off slightly as the season progressed. There's no denying that her involvement brought in viewers who wouldn't typically be interested in football. And it wasn't just about the games themselves. TikTok exploded with clips of Swift at the games, turning what would have been routine sports highlights into viral moments. Flora Kelly, ESPN's VP of Brand Strategy, likened the Swift-Kelsey effect to other cultural moments in sports, like Deion Sanders' impact at Colorado and Caitlin Clark's influence on women's college basketball. What makes Swift's involvement so unique is how it bridges the gap between sports and pop culture, creating a crossover appeal that is rare in the industry. As for Travis, his stock has never been higher. Thanks to his relationship with Swift, he's not just a football star, he's a full-fledged celebrity. With new entertainment projects lined up and a major podcast deal, Travis is riding the wave of fame, and it all kicked off with a little help from his superstar girlfriend. With the Chiefs season opener against the Baltimore Ravens on September 5th, fans are eager to see if Swift will continue to be a fixture in the stands, and if she'll keep those viewership numbers soaring.
Let's go, Kelsey! Yeah!
Logan's tearful moment. Logan Paul, the soon-to-be dad, had an emotional breakdown on his podcast. And the cause? Machine Gun Kelly's heartfelt parenting advice. During a recent episode of Impulsive, MGK, who's already a proud dad to his 15-year-old daughter, Cassie, shared some deep, tear-jerking wisdom with the YouTuber turned wrestler. MGK told Logan that everything a father does impacts his daughter, from the moment she's conceived until the day she dies. This heavy thought hit Logan hard, but the waterworks really started when MGK recounted a touching moment with his own daughter. Cassie once told him that nothing compares to her dad's hug, leaving MGK in tears. He emphasized to Logan that this kind of closeness is built over years of unconditional love and constant affection. As Logan sat there, visibly moved and struggling to hold back tears, MGK didn't hold back. He reminded Logan that he'll be the first man his daughter loves, a role that carries immense responsibility. The idea that he'll always be her safe place no matter what was just too much for Logan, who eventually broke down, wiping away tears with his shirt and jokingly cursing MGK for making him cry. With Nina Agdal due in just 2 months, Logan's emotions are clearly running high, but with advice like this, he's already well on his way to being a great dad. Emily's stunning comeback. Emily Ratajkowski is back, and she's proving that no amount of body shaming can keep her down. The 33-year-old supermodel just snagged a major gig as the face of Kurt Geiger's Fall 2024 Chelsea collection, and she's looking as fierce as ever. Rocking a dark blue denim push-up bra and matching miniskirt, Emily flaunted her enviable curves in the campaign's latest shots, paired with gold-toed cowgirl boots and one of Kurt's iconic black purses. The sultry ensemble is a bold statement, especially after the recent body-shaming incident she faced while filming for TikTok in New York City. A passerby had the audacity to tell her to put on a shirt while she strutted her stuff in a low-cut tank top. But Emily, never one to shy away from speaking her mind, clapped back subtly by sharing the encounter online, garnering millions of views and an outpouring of support from fans who couldn't believe someone would try to dim her shine. Now, with this high-profile campaign under her belt, Emily's making it clear that she's not letting the haters win. The mother of one, who's also balancing life as a podcast host and author, has always been upfront about using her body to build her brand, and this latest achievement only solidifies her status as a powerhouse in the fashion world. Despite the ups and downs, including her split from Sebastian Bear McLeod and rumored flings with some of Hollywood's hottest men, Emily's star is shining brighter than ever. Global Love Tour. It looks like Taylor and Travis have taken their romance on a global adventure, capturing the attention of fans everywhere. From intimate dinners in New York and Kansas City to grand gestures in Buenos Aires and Sydney, their love story has unfolded across some of the world's most iconic cities. The pair have been spotted enjoying concerts, romantic strolls, and even jet-setting vacations in places like Lake Como and the Bahamas. Whether they're dining with Disney's CEO in LA, meeting British royalty in London, or surprising each other on stage in Dublin, their whirlwind romance shows no signs of slowing down. Fans have been eagerly tracking their every move as they travel from concert to concert, supporting each other and making memories that have Swifties and football fans buzzing with excitement. Ring rumors run wild. The sparks are flying, but is a diamond in the mix? Travis and Taylor have been setting hearts aflutter since they went public last year, and now the rumor mill is buzzing with engagement speculation. The latest frenzy kicked off during an ESPN NFL Live broadcast on August 27th, where host Laura Rutledge playfully mentioned that Kelsey had made a significant purchase. Not a ring, but a racehorse named Swift Delivery. But it was the cheeky banter that followed which really got everyone talking. Enter Adam Schefter, the NFL newsbreaker extraordinaire who couldn't resist stirring the pot. After Rutledge casually dismissed the idea of an engagement ring, Schefter threw a curveball, questioning how she could be so sure Kelsey hadn't secretly popped the question. His playful interrogation had the studio in stitches and the internet on fire. Fans and insiders were left wondering if Schefter knew something we didn't, or if he was just having a bit of fun at Rutledge's expense. As the speculation grew, the debate over Kelsey's intentions reached a fever pitch. The Chiefs tight end and the pop superstar have been inseparable, with Kelsey showing up at Swift's Eras Tour concerts and Swift cheering him on at football games. But despite their whirlwind romance, insiders have repeatedly insisted that marriage isn't on Kelsey's radar, at least not yet. They claim the couple is taking their time, enjoying each other's company, and not rushing into anything as serious as an engagement. Still, the rumors persist, and fans can't help but dream of a Swift-Kelsey wedding. After all, their relationship has been a breath of fresh air for Swift, especially after her super-secretive romance with Joe Alwyn. Kelsey's openness and affection have been a welcome change, giving Swift the freedom to be her authentic self in the spotlight. Whether there's an engagement ring in their future or not, one thing's for sure, this love story is far from over.
How do you know that Travis Kelce didn't buy an engagement ring?
I don't know. Do you know? You're going to break some big news here?
What about this engagement ring, Shefty? Talk to me about this engagement ring,
Great news for
Shefty.
the Swifties.
All I did was ask a question about how Laura knew he hadn't bought an engagement ring. That's all I was doing.
That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.